Hi Elsa.
Hallo, hoe gaan dit?
Goed, jy. Jy het 'n mooi pink puntjie hierso op.
Hello, good evening, everyone. And welcome to the call. We are very excited. Had an excellent weekend with the team and hope to give you all a bit of feedback and also, you know, doing some goal setting and some of the information we shared on Saturday. So welcome to everyone. I want to kick off with sharing the screen. What was I now? So just bear with me. Okay, I'm going to start off with asking everybody that attended the weekend to come to share with us some of the information of the weekend. So waar is die ding nou? Just hang on. Kan nou nie open. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to ask some of you guys to start doing some feedback here so that I can see why this is not opening. Okay, so let's go. Who wants to go first and give us a little bit of feedback? Laverne?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Ek weet nie waar, hoekom kan ek hier rond kyk gou hierso kan ek niks sien.
And you guys.
Okay, Laverne, begin.
Feedback from the weekend.
Yeah, just give us a little bit of how was the experience. I'm trying to open up the presentation here.
Experience and the energy was amazing. Elsa, do you want to maybe mute everybody?
Continue.
Background noise.
Okay, I'll mute.
There we go. The energy from the weekend was just absolutely amazing. As I think I said to Elsa, it felt like we were at a mini extravaganza. From the special qualifiers dinner and sleepover on the Friday night to the amazing training and energy on Saturday. So energy-wise, it was absolutely fabulous. Would you like any feedback on specifics, Elsa?
Yeah, you know, just maybe this there. You guys can see the picture now. Sorry, I was struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'll go to the next page as well. And what you got out of Saturday that was special for you?
For me personally, LinkedIn is my new best friend. So that stood out. I started using it today and I'm on to a very hot lead after just day one. So I'm feeling very much excited about that. Yay. So yeah, LinkedIn for me, voor and achter, and up your game. Thank you, Frikkie, for amazing training on numbers and tracking your business. Definitely having to up my game.
Great, thank you so much. Henry was our MC and him and Ron ran the morning session. Henry, you want to give us what you got out of Saturday?
Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. One thing, it's quick and easy. If you're not signing up 7 to 10 members a month, you're not going to grow. Thank you.
Okay.
Easy like that. 7 months. 7 months, guys.
Active World Team. Okay.
7 months. That's all.
Magda? Shredder?
Magda?
Jy?
Yes. Yeah, also your training about the goal settings was because I think everybody know that you have to do your goal settings, and then life happens, and then you just don't do your goal settings. And so yes, that was amazing for me. And as Laverne said, the energy was amazing. I learned a lot on Saturday from other people with the experience, the day-to-day experience, how they experience the business and what they do. And yes, I think it was amazing. And in future, if you ever have such a meeting again, I will definitely not miss it.
Okay, great.
Yes,
thank you, Magda. Thanks. Okay, anybody else that wants to go first or next in giving feedback?
Elsa?
Yes.
I would just like to say what I really enjoyed. Everything that they said was, I agree with that. But the fact that we learned a lot of stuff that we don't do at other meetings, not at HIMs, not at BBSs. It's just like a special advanced training that was hands-on, and that people could actually go home, have a plan, and make a plan for next year and do what they need to do. So that was really great.
Okay, fabulous. Okay, Ruan is going, yeah, so let him go next.
Hi, everybody. No, it's fine, it's
fine.
So what I got out of the weekend is if you make the decision and you know what you want, then you'll be able to achieve it. So one of the biggest things that I got is that all of us need to make a decision. And if we don't make the decision after this weekend, like I know this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I know I'm gonna work hard. So yeah, that's like one of the things that I got out of the goal setting. And then obviously, like Frikkie showed the possibility. If you put in the work, then in 7 months, you can achieve active wilting. So yeah, that's what I got out of the weekend.
Thank you. Antoinette was one of our superstars there with her active, first cut active supervisor, and I think second cut already done. Antoinette, ek kan nie julle name nou sien nie. Are you here?
Ek is hier so.
Okay. Let's do a feedback without too many bleeps, no?
Without the beep.
Yeah.
So that's just me. You know me by now. So the biggest thing is consistency. Frikkie showed us the possibilities there is in the company. The first thing is get yourself to supervisor. When you're at supervisor, sky is really, really the limit. We walked out after me saying I have had a suspicious husband and not a skeptical. I was in a lot of trouble. But yeah, they are suspicious first about our herbs, and then they grow into it. So just keep on recruiting and sustainability. That is the most important you can do to look after your team, motivate them. Sky's the limit, guys. Just make the decision, like Ruan said, make the decision to start. Once you've started, fly.
Great. Sky is the limit. As you say. Lekker. Okay, okay, so Frikkie, you did a great training at the end of the day. What did you get out of Saturday? Hello? Amory? I don't know, I can't see. Okay, Magda Bignell. Magda? Okay, Bianca van Eyck.
Hello. I love how Ruan just chipped in there. I absolutely love the weekend. I'm actually sitting with my book that has where would I like to be in a year, my monthly goals and all of that. I feel so motivated, and LinkedIn is definitely my best friend right now to Laverne. I'm loving LinkedIn, and And I can't wait for 2020. I'm so excited.
Great, fabulous. Okay, so I am going to, I see Magda is here. Magda? Okay, she's still muted. Ronel Ferreira?
Hi there, everybody. Yeah, great weekend. Thanks, Elsa, and everybody that was involved in all the organizing. I agree with Denise. It is nice to have such specific special training because you don't get these at the BBSs and HOMs. It's just a pity that the guys that's not on the supervisor level, the 35% has had to leave before there was really some intensive training. I think maybe next time if they can maybe stay for just a little bit extra, it will also be a good experience for them.
Okay, point taken. Thank you so much. And Peter and Sandra?
Thank you, Elsa. Yes, confirming that other speakers, their feedback, it was a great weekend. And especially what stood out for me was Ruan's training on LinkedIn. And it inspired me to go back and have a look at my my activity on LinkedIn. And also, I got a great deal of value from Frikke's training, analyzing and interpreting your BizWorks stats. You know, we sometimes we track our business, or we think we track our business, but what we really do is only downloading our reports, but we don't know what to do with that. And that really stood out for me. Thank you, Frikke.
Great. So thank you also to Howard, that was and Karina, who was really getting us all started with the whole LinkedIn journey, if I can call it that. But thank you to you guys that we are all now jumping onto that one. And yeah, I'm also super excited because you know, I have got 4 new clients and 1 new member from it, and I've only been busy for 3 weeks, so we're all very excited. And Ruan's got 2 that's going to sign up this week, so it definitely is. If you're working it properly, then you will get the results. Okay, so what I want to do is just share with you guys also some of the goal setting information that I shared on Saturday. And I think many times you can't even see this, you know, enough to get yourself to that point where you actually really sit down and do your goals. So what I want to invite everybody to do is to put yourself in a place where you where money is not an issue at all, and where you now, let's say you've won the lotto and you've got $20,000 and you really $20 million. $20,000 is not going to take you that far. $20 million, and you are at a place where you've got to decide what you want to do with the money. Often, obviously, the first thing is your family, you know, giving back to your family, maybe getting the kids to study, you know, the home, the materialistic things is great, wonderful vacations is great, but maybe you want to give back to a charity, you know, where I really want you to go is to understand that if you really get to that place of not being in scarcity, but you dream big. And it can be some Herbalife goals as well. But I invite you to really go and delve in what you would do if you really had no limit to finances. And so the one thing that I want to say to you, you might be able to win a lotto once off, but Herbalife can be like a lotto for you, because you can earn R1 million a month, you can earn R1 million a year if you're really willing to put in the work. And you know, we worked for 4 years when we started, And within 4 years, we've been earning more than R1 million a year ever since. So if you're willing to pay the price and you really put your head into the business, and it's all about making a decision on what Herbalife as a company is for you and where you can see yourself going with this business. So for us, we were sort of, how can I say, hanging around the business for almost a year before we actually made the decision. And once we made the decision, we really put in the hard work, and it's paid off. You know, all the sacrifices paid off for over all these years. So the one thing is, you will have to work harder on yourself than you ever do on your job, as we all know that Jim Rohn says to us. But what we really want to do is choose to live your best life, you know, and get out of a survival thinking or settling for second best, or living within your means and cutting back and believing that you cannot do it, or you know that you can't achieve the big things, because it's really just all up to you. So you know, if you really start getting that abundance thinking where you can live your best life, you know, and really, again, sometimes we lose people that's close to us, that's really special to us, and then you get to that point where you've got to have gratitude for every single day that you have. But at the same time, if you want to change your future, you've got to make that decision and start thinking it first, you know, to really start achieving your best life. So where are you going? Where do you see your own future, and for the future of your family? So the biggest thing we all know is the you factor. We all have the same company, we all have the same products, and we have the same 24 hours. It's what you're willing to put in that time to really change your business. So one of the 4 power tools, and this is something that I got from a very close friend, Gary Kitching, and he always did these amazing trainings on goal setting, and really, you know, where you've got to protect yourself from destructive influences, people that are negative. Choose the people you spend your time with, like-minded people, people that's going to uplift you, that's going to support you, that's going to guide you. And find your mentor. If you know, it doesn't have to be your sponsor. Find your mentor that inspires you. Follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, you know, learn from them. If there's somebody local, speak to them when you get to them with them in the meetings. So the big thing is to believe in yourself and understand your why. So when you go back now and you do your dream board, I want you to delve deep into all the things that you possibly could want for yourself and your family. And so the 4th point is important, you know, especially for newish people, is to know your company, get that inner confidence that you know this is your best company. This is the company that's going to help you to achieve whatever it is that you want to do, and build your bubble. You know, we often say when we come out of a training, we're living in our own bubble. So you know, so we really have that ability to touch lives. And I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but it is like that. When you get that excitement that nothing can stop you, you know, don't go and spend time with people that's going to steal your dream. So the one thing, life is not happening to you, it's responding to you. It's what you put in every day is what you're going to get out. So the 4 elements of being significant is to know your purpose. And I think that is the greatest thing with this business, that we know that we can really change people's futures, we can change their health. And not many people have that privilege of having a business where, you know, you're really touching other people's lives. Have a clear plan for your life and your business. Manage your time effectively, and then enjoy the journey. Enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis. Have fun, and do it with passion. You know, people buy into that positive energy. They want to be around you. if you're really having fun and you have that complete conviction. So here's the steps for you to set your goals. Number one is to find your starting point. So I encourage you to go and sit down, write down how many customers you have, write down your potential members or the members that you already have, see that where they are at, help them to start setting their own goals. Then you determine your destination. Where are you going? What is your end goal that you want to do, say, for the next 90 days, for this year? What is your plans? And now, once you've got those 2 pointers, you want to prepare your plan. And take take massive action. If you want to grow into active world team and go to free. Okay, let me just mute off here. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so take massive action. And then the next point that's very important is to record your results. As you go along and you are having some results and working your business, you sometimes want to, celebrate and fix. And once you've got something that's really working, you can train and teach and duplicate. So SMART goals is specific, it's measurable, achievable, realistic, and time framed. So you want to say, I want to do 500 points this month. I want to earn 4,000 Rand. You want to make it, I need to find 10 new clients, 3 new members. It must be achievable. You can't be brand new and say, I'm going to earn 20,000 Rand this month. You want to be able to achieve and make it realistic, but also not, to the point where you're not stretching yourself enough. And then you want to have a time frame to it. So when we bring it through to the Herbalife business, okay, so now what is your now plan? The next 90 days, the next LDW, what goals do you want to set? This is where we're getting to the specifics of your goals now. Your 2020 goals for yourself, for your team. How many new members are you going to have when we're going to South African extravaganza? How many is going with you to September? What level are you going to be at? So in your Herbalife business, you use the key tips to build momentum, because momentum is what it's all about. And if you work 2 or 3 90-day plans back to back, that is when you will really see the momentum. And we've seen that in results. For instance, last year already, with a lot of the guys that went for our promotions, Amri and Frikkie changed their pin. They went to Global Expansion Team. So did Magda Bicknell. So what I'm saying, it's making a decision, starting to work for a goal, and you'll see how it really kicks in on the second and the third 90 days. And use We're Attract. As you go and you really work, like we can see that's happening now to Laverne, that did 10,200 points last month. She's almost qualified the volume for the vacation. We've got Henry and Philip that is just qualified for the vacation and active work team. So it's really happening. And congratulations to you guys for getting your vacation. It's so exciting. So get a simple daily plan and do it for 90 days. Track your success, teach and duplicate. And then you go and put your 5-year plan. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And, don't be scared to dream big, So, but the big thing is to get a sense of urgency. Okay, so this one was worked in there already. This is the calendar for the year for 2020. The first one we're really working towards is the Leadership Development Weekend. I will send these slides out to you guys as well, or we've got it on a PDF so that you have the dates. The big event for South Africa is the Pretoria it's African extravaganza. The room could hold 4,500 Rand this year. This room can hold 9,000 people. So let's up the numbers for the team as well. All the BBSs in Cape Town, you've got the dates there. And when you can really lay out your year clearly, it just becomes so much simpler, because you want to be proactive. You want to decide, I'm going to go to this event and, you know, let me start inviting my team. Let me build my momentum. Stockholm is going to be 25 to 27 September. I know we're going to go with a whole lot of new active world teams. And then there's also going to be a world team school in May and a leadership development weekend in July. So that's the dates for next year. But the big first one we want to really, really focus on is this one, Leadership Development Weekend, which is over Valentine's weekend in February. So this is open to all active supervisors on the Friday. So that means this is the last month you can start qualifying. 2,500 in 3 months, November, December, January, will get you into the leaders training. And also the party qualifiers is either 2,500 by 3 with 2 qualified producers in your downline, or you need to accumulate 15,500 points over the 3 months. And the Saturday and the Sunday is open to all existing supervisors that accumulate 2,500 over the 3 months, or newly qualified supervisors will also open to newly qualified MAP qualifiers, qualified producers. So please, if you're not sure about this, make sure that you get the flyer, that you understand it, and that you can explain it to your team. This is, you know, our promotion to help you guys to get to Stockholm, to get extra money. So this is a promotion for the team. If you do 3-5 over 4 months, you will get 3,500. 5,000 over 4 months, you'll get 5,000 Rand. And level 3 is 7.5. So you really will be building your business. And actively be recruiting, you will get 7,500 Rand. Unfortunately, the print there is a little bit not so visible, but you guys will have this as well as a recruiting promotion from Ace and myself. We're throwing some more money at you. Level 1, you will get an extra 500 Rand if you recruit 15 members. It's an average of 4 people over the 4 months. Achieve level 2. Get 24 members. This is 6 members over the 4 months, guys. It's very achievable. If you're working your business and you want to build to get the vacation and to go to Active World Team and qualify for free to go to Stockholm, you really need to look at these promotions and go for it. This is how you will build your business. Level 3, and you sponsor 32 people. This is 8 people a month. You will get an extra 1,500. Completely achievable. So what you do with promotion, make sure you understand it, choose the one that pushes you a bit, draw it out, see it visibly, work out your 90-day plan and create momentum, and enjoy the payout. Don't leave the money on the table. Okay, so this one's been extended, guys. The company's 40-year promotion has been extended from also November, December, Jan. So the original one was September to December, but you can still qualify for this promotion. So stay in the game. The company is throwing money at us, so just go get it. So there's all the different levels you can qualify for. So the whole focus for the year and for the team is the Road to Active World Team. Make sure that you understand it. It's a 7-month qualification. The company has thrown in an extra month of 2.5 for you to get the 14,000 Rand and the lifestyle day in Stockholm. So start working this month, start working towards it, and your stepping stones from there would be, you know, the next LDW, then working into the, you know, all the events of the year. And I'm super excited about 2020. Herbalife's being 40 years, South Africa's 25 years. We next month, 25 years in the company. So if ever there was a time to get serious, it is definitely now. And this is a little clip there from Frikkie as well. You know, working on yourself. Herbalife works 100% of the time, and the big thing is to get inspired and work on your own self-belief and momentum. So are you going to be a critic, a talker, or a doer? And let's all be doers. Can you see there's nobody in the queue for the doers because they're out there working? So let's go and work, guys. And dream only becomes a goal when action is taken towards it. And so see yourself there. Go find your pin. Go find all the rewards you want to give yourself along the road. And have an amazing, amazing evening. I'm going to open up to see all of you. I don't know, hier kom hierdie ding vanaand so moeilik. Waar is die mense? I'm going to stop this share. Oh, there, I can see you guys. Hello. Okay, so thank you so much for everybody that did feedback. And again, thank you so much for everybody that participated. I know that Frikkie and Amarie worked with the slides until late night on Friday. But it was fabulous, and we really intend to do these trainings more often, and probably we will do one. I can't make a solid promise, but we will do one in the Gauteng region as well. Ace, you want to close off and say something about the weekend? Sorry, I haven't given you a chance. Unmute yourself. Hello. Ace. Let me try to unmute you. Okay. Yeah, freak, Emily. Okay, you can go. No, it's still not. Can you unmute yourself? Okay. Alrighty. It's in. Okay. Now it seems like he can't. All right. Okay, guys. Have a fabulous week, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hy kon nie homself unmute. Sorry ma. Ek moes dit doen.
Hy's nou ge-unmute. Jy kan maar praat, Ace.
Praat ma. Wat moet ek sê? Daar's almal weg.
Sê hallo vir Karina.
Tell us, Ace. Tell us.
Hey, how's brother?
Tell us, brother. What's happening?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. No, there was a lekker weekend. I tell you what, whatever the guys said, you know, the training and the stuff on that Lincoln that you started and Ruan, LinkedIn, Lincoln Park, isn't it?
Yeah. You're playing too much golf with these rugby players. Your brain's
yeah, but that was pretty cool. You guys missed out a little bit there. It was pretty special. Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Next time.
Anyway, we're looking for your shoes, Mr. Howard Warner. Your little baby shoes.
Yeah. I see Izan.
What shoes?
Izan was your first training. Izan, how did you like Saturday?
Which is on?
Izan? Kom ek unmute jou.
Is dit nou ek?
Soos jy. Jy kan praat.
Hoor julle my?
Ja. Ek het jou ge-unmute.
Ek figure nog uit die Zoom werk.
Dis fyn. Sy is een van ons nuwe babas wat hy superstar is. Izan, vertel gou hoe was Saterdag vir jou?
Ja, dit was baie lekker. Ek het baie geleer. Ja, ek fokus nou so 'n bietjie om my flow te kry. Ek probeer nog bietjie uitfigure wat presies ek wil doen. Maar ja, nee, dit het my kop bietjie aan die gang gekry.
Okay. Cool. Ja, Levin het 'n wonderlike training gedoen op die flow. So dit was 'n great slag. Ja.
Dit het baie gehelp. Nee, baie dankie.
Alright, goed. Alright julle.
Lekker aan. Dankie. Bye.
Hoe begin met Levin praat?
Ja, maar jy sal moet weer aangaan.
Hou vir hulle.
Okay. Toe maar, ons kan vir hulle
kan hulle wel.